I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. I gotta do it for my city, rep the hood I'm in. See, it's a struggle to make it, but we gon' get it in. East side where I'm at, that's where a nigga stay. I know you see me on my grind, gotta make a way. I see the news, read the papers, what we going through. Hear these niggas talking shit, talking down on what we do. But everything you see I do it for my city. From the hood to the block, everybody feel me. You see, that's all a nigga know, I came up from that. I gotta do it for my niggas, ain't no turning back. It's been like this from the start, ain't no easy ways. See, it's a struggle to make it, we hustle 7 days. Ain't no vacation, my nigga gotta ride it out. Just spend a day in my city, see what I'm talking about. Cause where I'm from, I'm used to seeing niggas giving up. Pressure on my back from day one, but never gave it up. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. Riding through my city got me thinking about them block days. Struggle just to make it, my nigga, but always made a way. Seeing my nigga put away, years locked up. Niggas think it's over for a nigga, got it fucked up. See, I was grinding hard, now I'm about to grind harder. We made it for my nigga, now I'm about to make it further. Put that on my hood, give me a couple of years. See no whole life and through it, always shed no tears. Thinking about the past, wishing I could press rewind. It's hard coming where I'm from, all I know is pride. It's been like this from the start, back against the wall. Niggas hate to see us shine, only wanna see us fall. I mean where I'm from, niggas struggle every day. So I can relate, so niggas feel what I say. But ain't no holding me back until I make it home. I gotta do it for Detroit, so I'ma carry on. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down.
Yo, you know what it is, man. The Livest Cloud Radio Show on the planet, man. Straight from the E-Block live on your dial every Tuesday, man, 8 to 9 p.m. You know what it is, man. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis.
Money.
Alright, you know what I'm saying? Dynamic duo definitely in the building, you feel me? And you know what it is, man. It's Tuesday, so if you got Twitter, it's Tweet Me Tuesday. Also, we about to expand a little bit, man. We gonna not only do Twitter, we gonna do Instagram too. So if you got Instagram, give us a shout out, man. Hood Howard Stern. Same thing on Twitter, man. Hit up my man Real Money on Twitter. He ain't up on the Instagram game yet, but we go get him up on it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's Tuesday, so after you do that, hit us up on Twitter, hit us up on Instagram, then you know what you got to do. You got to go to Facebook, man, facebook.com/straight from the E-Block, dog. It's real simple, dog. I know you're on Facebook probably right now, so just go ahead and click that like button, feel me? Follow the crew, see what we up to, man. Check out our little pictures and stuff, because we be taking pictures and stuff, so, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to taking pictures on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's Tuesday, man. After you get all that done, we going to go around the block real quick. But real quick, though, I want to shout out my man, Full Coverage, LA, if you in the building, dog. I just want to put out a Renaissance, man, right here. If you see this, right, if you're on Ustream right now, you're looking at this mixtape. It's Renaissance, man. It's my man right here, Louis Automatic. I haven't heard all of it yet. First couple of tracks I listened to, though, they were straight. So I'm gonna play one at the end there so y'all can check that out. So shout out to my man, LA, Louis Automatic out there. So it's all good, man. We're going to show that a little bit later on, you know. So they got a DVD in there, too, though. So they stunting real good, you know. So they got a CD and a DVD. Renaissance, man. In case y'all not from the D, then the Renaissance here, if you can get a close-up right there. Renaissance is the Renaissance Center right there. That's what Renaissance. Yeah. Man. So, all right. So if you ain't watching the BET Awards, because I'm going to keep looking back, a little bit. Check out the BET Awards. So I ain't mad at you if you're watching that. Right. But anyway, it's been a long week since last time we've been here, man. So what's been going on with you, Money?
Same old, man. Ain't too much nothing, dog. I got to start this new job, man. It's been working a lot of hours, dog.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, so it's an awesome thing, you know what I mean?
How is it, though? It's straight?
Oh, it's straight. I love it, man.
Yeah, it's better than your last one?
Man, fuck my last job. Let me tell you something about these
Uh-oh.
racist motherfuckers.
Damn, something happened?
Man, it happened all the time, you know what I'm saying? I just got my last check so I can, express my feelings, you know what I'm saying? These
Had to wait till after you got your check.
Yeah, and it was messed up, man. They been messing up my checks for 3 months, dog. Not paying me with the hours I work, but only paying me the hours the schedule say.
You had mentioned that before, so that's really what's going on?
Yeah. That was the reason why I got up out of there, man. I dealt with a lot of racist stuff and all that stuff, but no, it ain't too much. That's something I can deal with. But when you start taking food out of my kids' mouth, man, that's when we have an issue in the problem.
It's kind of messed up, though, that you said that the racism is something you got to deal with.
Yeah, you got to deal with it. It's there, you know what I'm saying? But until you start taking money out of my mouth, man, my kids' mouth, man, then we have an issue, dog.
I feel you. So you got money in your kids' mouth?
Ass, mouth, on their ass, the diapers, all that.
On their ass, all that shit. All right, that's what's up, man. Anything else been going on, man? Any new movies you seen since last week?
I saw a few movies, man, but wasn't nothing worth talking about, dog.
What about that Baggage Claim, dog? Wasn't good?
Baggage Claim was, it was fun.
It was funny.
It was fun.
Okay.
And I saw a movie called 513, man.
513?
Yeah, dude, you gotta check it out, dog.
What is that about?
Moheen Whitbine is in it.
Oh, for real? That overacting ass?
No, but he played it.
I grew on the pork! Right, that Moheen Whitbine?
Yeah, but that dude, he played a good role on this one, though. It's a real good movie, man. People should check that one out.
Yeah, 513. What is it about?
About, like, dude undercover, cop, he a snitch, and he gotta go on a mission. He doing all this stuff, man. It's almost like a Crash movie, and all the stuff end up at the
in that same. Okay. Yeah, I was telling my girl about that Crash shit, man. She hadn't even seen it before. I'm kind of mad about that because it's a good ass movie.
Yes, it is.
We was talking about Terrence Howard movies. That's how we got on the subject. Yeah, but shit, what else was popping? That was it.
That was basically it.
Same old. Staying low to the ground, low to the flow.
Low to the flow like an ant.
That's what's up, man. Well, I ain't really do much this weekend either, man. Just kind of chill. Watching a couple of joints on Netflix. Feel me? I watched this one joint, dog, called what was that shit called? Damn, I can't. Erased, right? So it's a bunch of no-name actors, like nobody major in there. But shit turned out to be good. There was like a dude worked for the CIA, and then he started getting a little too smart, so he started figuring out shit. So what they did, they made up a company in Belgium and shit, and act like they was recruiting him. Brought him over there and stole all his identity and shit, like because he was getting too smart for him and shit. But it ended up being a good ass movie though. And then after that, I watched this little bootleg film called what was it called? Marriage Counselor or something like that. It's some straight. It was kind of good though. But at the end, they just try to put way too much shit in it though. Yeah, at the end, I mean, it turned out that he had killed her ex and shit, and the baby was his and all. It got a little extra at the end. Definitely. But so we watched that. That was kind of cool, man. Kicked it with my lady, man. So shout out to my girl, man, Coco, man. I was kicking with her all weekend. You know what I'm saying? I just want to send out a prayer to her and her family because her old man just passed last week. So you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Coopers, man. Shout out to my girl Coco dealing with the loss of her father. So I chilled with her this weekend, dog. We watched them a couple of movies. And also, man, have you ever had Jameson? Yeah. So anybody listening who has had Jameson,
hanging out with my white friends.
Yeah. And I had got it from somewhere. I think I had it at the bar one time, and so I decided to bring that shit home one day, and yeah. So shout out to Jameson, dog. If you don't know Jameson and if you at home one weekend, then you might want to acquaint yourself with Jameson. I'm gonna say if you at the crib though. If you ain't at the crib, then you might be trouble.
Getting something you don't want to.
Exactly. You need to be at home with that. But so I did that, man. Just kicked it most of the weekend, dog. And watched a little football, man. The Lions won, but
it was scary.
Yeah, it was scary, dog. Especially when you're talking about playing Cleveland. That was they're supposed to run through them, especially since the starting quarterback ain't there. So know what I'm saying? So anyway, so that was cool. But them damn Tigers, dog. So you know I'm a Tigers fan now, and not just because it's October. You know what I'm saying? So if you're watching and you think I'm just watching only because it's the playoff time, I actually been watching the Tigers all year, and they just took an L about 20 minutes ago. So a little pissed about that, but they did their thing. Now they only down by 1. You know what I'm saying? It's 2-1 right now. So hopefully we can dig our way out of that. Now the other night though, they was up 5-1, dog. I almost stopped watching it. Yeah. Then Big Poppy, big ass shit, popped the motherfucking grand slam.
Yes.
Dude, how big is that dude?
I don't know.
Dog, that dude huge. He was standing next to Prince Fielder, dog. Made Prince Fielder like a little kid, dog. Craziness. Crazy. Yeah. Anyway, so that was my weekend, dog. Kicking it with my old lady. You know what I'm saying? Watching movies, drinking Jameson, watching Tigers games. It was pretty low key. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't do much, but we did have a couple of conversations, though. Of course, I have conversations with my girl all the time, so we always talking about something. And somehow we came up on this topic. All right, so if you've been following us on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, on all that good stuff, then you know what we're talking about today, man. We're talking about relationships, of course, but we're saying if you're in a relationship, how often should you kick it with your single friends? That's what we want to know, man. If you out here kicking it with your single friends. So if you've been following me on Instagram, though, Hood Howard Stern, all right? Then you seen a picture I posted earlier. That was with Martin, Gina, Pam, and all them. But how he used to kick it with with his homies, and they was single. You know what I'm saying, all the time. So did she have a problem with that? And Pam was always single, and she was always kicking it with Pam. So was it a problem? So I don't know. We go investigate that. Okay. But that's in a moment though. So if you watching the BET Awards right now, taking pause for the call, man, hit us up 760-283-4647. Hit that number 1 key. And holler at your boy, man. You know what we gotta do though. I got some people on the phone line, but we gotta pay some bills, man. So y'all hang out, man. Don't go nowhere. Answer that question, man. How often should you kick it with your single friends if you are no longer single, dog? We want to hear from y'all. We back in about 2 minutes, man. Holler at your boy.
Are you looking to start a new career? Let Choice Career Studies help you take your next step towards success. We offer dental administration courses that can be completed in 4 short and easy weekends. For $495, we will give you the fundamentals of dental administration, resume and interview skills, and assist with job placement. Give us a call today, 586-222-5457. Are you looking to start a new career? Let Choice Career Studies help you take your next step towards success. We offer dental administration courses that can be completed in 4 short and easy weekends. For $495, we'll give you
Witness the Black Tie Experience. Black Tie Photography, servicing all of Metro Atlanta area. My name is Cedric Pitts, your photographer. Check out our website at www.blacktiepictures.com or like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Black Tie Pictures. Let me capture your professionalism in class, and you will have the ultimate black tie experience.
Yo, it's the deal. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, the host of the Livest Cloud radio show on the planet. You know what it is, straight from the E-Block. We live every week, and we reaching over 60,000 listeners. So you know what that means? If you got a small business or a product that you want to promote, this could be the perfect venue for you. If you want to learn some more about how you can advertise on our platform, go to the website, www.eblockradio.com, and see what package works for you. We got packages as low as $25 a month. $25 a month, where can you beat that at? We're reaching over 60,000 listeners. Hey, if you want to get more information, don't forget, go to the website, www.eblockradio.com. Advertise with the livest cloud radio show on the planet. You heard it here first. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis. Get at me.
Yo, it's the deal. It's your boy.
Yo, Sadir, we back. You back on the E-Block, the loudest crowd radio show on the planet. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern and Monk Money. Get back to it.
Yo, man, what's the deal, dog? If you just joined us, man, you know what it is, dog. eblockradio.com. Livest cloud radio show on the planet, man. You know how we do it. It's your boy, man. Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis.
Monk Money.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely hold it down. So if you just follow us or you just getting online, just getting on the phone lines, just getting on Spreaker, just getting on Ustream, just getting on eblockradio.com, you know what you got to do to talk to us, man. 760-283-4647. We want to hear from y'all, man. Holla at your boy. So this is what we want to know, dog. If you're not single no more, how often should you kick it with your single friends, man? We're going to shoot to the phone lines real quick, though. I wish Gigi was here, though, because I sure want to hear what she got to say. I know she got something to say. But we're going to shoot to the phone lines. So I got 313-354. You on live straight from the E-Block. Holla at your boy.
What up, though?
Yo, Shemine, this Jazzy from work, bitch.
What's cracking, motherfucker?
So, yeah, tell you, okay, if you hang out with social friends. I mean, they was there before that nigga was there, so they gonna be there when that nigga gone, because you know niggas come and go like Christmas.
Come and go like Christmas.
That's what's
Wow.
up. That's what's up.
Hey, so you ain't got no problem with that. You know, if your dude, y'all together, but he always kicking with the single homies. Y'all, you cool with that?
I mean, it is what it is, but I can't be like, you can't hang around him, you can't hang around her. You just know what it is. You want to get that ass attacked, or you want everything to be clear. It's up to you.
Yeah. Damn, that's what's up. Keep it all the way 100.
100. That's what Jazzy Jazz do. That's what she do.
Oh, that's what's up, though. Hey, what's it? That's what's up, man. Thanks for your call, though.
Appreciate you, Jazzy.
All right, Jazzy. Hey, so she say it's cool. She says 100. Like, you can go ahead and do that. You can kick it with your single friends. We got some more callers on the call. I see Gigi online. She hit the level 1 key yet. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna call it out though. But I mean, what you think, dog? You know what I'm saying? Just on the strength. So if you, I ain't even gonna say not just married, but I mean, I guess in a committed relationship, like does it make a difference how often, you know what I'm saying, you kick it with the single homies?
I mean, tell you the truth, no.
No?
No, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to do what you want to do anyway.
Regardless
of the fact. So, if you got peer pressure from another motherfucker to tell you to do something, that ain't your friend anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, you need to stop hanging with that person off rip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't your homie. If you know I'm in a relationship, you trying to shoot this dude at me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or shoot this chick at me, then, I mean, come on, what kind of friend are you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, people gonna do what they want to do regardless.
Right.
Regardless.
Okay.
So who cares what you do? You know, hang out as long as you come back in a decent time. You know, me and you communicating on you finna go out and you about to do this. I mean, if I don't have no problem with it, then it's all good. If you don't have no problem with it, it's all good. But if you say I don't want you to go out, I want you to stay with me tonight, blah blah blah, I might just do that. You know what I'm saying? I might just do that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm going to hang out with the homies, and all my homies ain't, you know, got girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? And I don't get no flack, you know what I mean? I mean, because trust is a trust issue.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, basically, it's a trust issue, though. If I trust this person, who cares?
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
If you gonna do something, you gonna do it on your fucking call, not because you hanging out with a single friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you can't blame it on a single homie.
No, you can't blame it on a single homie, dog.
I feel
you gonna do what you want to do regardless of the fact. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, 9 times out of 10, if you go out with a homie and, you know what I'm saying, you see some chicks or see some, you know, dudes, shit, you feel like you gonna jump, you gonna jump. You know
regardless of who you with.
Regardless of who you with. If this with your mama. You know what I'm saying? You had your mom at the grocery store. Right. You know what I'm saying? You see a little chick, you know what I'm saying?
If that's what type of shit you want, that's what you want.
That's what you want, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, basically, man, you know, people make their own, you know, bed, you know, every morning, and they lie in it every night. So, I mean.
I dig that, man. Hey, oh, damn, she ain't on no more? She quit on us. Hey, but look, if you on Ustream or eblockradio.com, hit us up, 760-283-4647. Hit that number 1 key. She back in the building. I was just getting ready to say something, you know. It was on me.
Yeah.
But we got all that Gigi, man, because we got Gigi on the line. She ain't in the studio, but she on the phones today. Gigi, what's poppin', man? 313-208. Holla at your boy.
What up, though?
Hey, what up, though? What's going on?
What's poppin'?
Nothing much. Let me clear my throat.
Right, exactly.
Right. Okay. So, should you be hanging out with your single friends if you're in a relationship? Probably not.
Probably not. Huh?
Probably not. I'm just. I agree with Money. I feel like this. Real friends don't make friends compromise. So at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship, me as your friend, I'm here to respect you in that, your relationship. So if that's the case, if that's truly the case, I wouldn't necessarily put you in the compromising position where I will force you to choose. Like, well, if you not hanging out, with the girls as often, or you not, kicking it like you used to, but now you in a relationship, then that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I respect your relationship, do you, thumbs up, maybe I can come over and toast it up with y'all. There's nothing wrong with that either.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely think that you have to respect. It's a level of respect and it's boundaries in all aspects of friendship.
Right.
If you my friend and I rock with you, I'm gonna rock with you with or without a man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And vice versa. Even if you my male friend, I'm gonna rock with you with or without you having a girlfriend. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna respect your decision. That you're in a relationship. So I would never ask you, to choose or come hang out, come kick it, or come stay out late and all of that little immature stuff to prove a point, to prove our friendship. Because at the end of the day, spending time doesn't necessarily validate our friendship. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend, whether you kick it with me every weekend or not.
Right. Okay, I dig that.
But on the flip side to that, should you kick it with a friend of the opposite sex,
I knew that was coming.
all the damn time, and you were in a relationship, hell to the mother cussing word, no. You stop. Don't do it. Red flag, X, I don't care how you want to do it. Strike one, you're out, whatever it is. Like, I'm so over it. I feel like at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship and people, like the caller said before, your friends don't be there, this, that, and the third, whatever. I agree with her 100%. Which means if you're in a relationship, your friends, they're going to be there regardless. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? If it's just good buddy, our good buddy don't understand that you got a woman.
Right.
Or if that's the case, why good buddy ain't over here chilling with me and you, and we chopping it up? That's what I mean by bullshit boundaries of friendships and relationships. Because at the end of the day, as a real woman, I would never ask my man to decide or to make a choice. I'm not here to replace your friends. I'm not here, to come in between whatever it is that you had established prior to me.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you will respect me and what we have going forward, or else kick rock.
Right.
True. Plain and simple.
True.
Period. It's not rocket science.
That's what. Damn, Gigi. I did. That sounds like a little personal, but that's what's up. Thanks for your call.
It is what it is at the end of the day.
Right.
That's what it is.
It is what it is, and you gonna do you at the end of the day, right?
What my birth certificate say?
Yeah, I know. Alright, man. Thanks for your call, though, Mike.
Appreciate you.
All right, then.
Alright. Now, see, she got into a whole nother segment of it, basically just talking about the friend of the opposite sex. Now, that's a whole nother story.
Hell yeah.
So what you think about that?
I just told you.
Like, period?
I mean, no, yeah, I gotta be in your eyesight. Yeah, we can all go out and kick it.
Yeah.
No, we can all go out, have some drinks, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you not about to take my lady, no dude, but take my lady out to have drinks and crowd her shoulder about whatever situation they going through. Come on now, buddy.
It ain't gonna happen.
I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Hell no, unless I am there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be there with my arm around and mad somewhere else.
Right.
You go ahead and talk. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But I ain't even here. Just say I ain't even here. Act like I ain't even here.
But I am here.
But I am. I'm out here. But I'm here though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my buddy say it's definitely not gonna happen.
Hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't forget, man, if you're on E-Block Radio, we want to hear from you too. 760-283-4647. Hit that number 1 key, man, and holler at your boy. I see Miss Peaches online too, man. I'm gonna bring her on real quick. And then I'm gonna say what I was getting ready to say.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot to the phone lines. I got 313-778. You on live, straight from the E-Block. Holler at your boy.
What up, though?
What it do? What it do?
Man, what up, though? I ain't heard from you in a super minute, man.
Yeah.
Miss Peaches, what's the deal?
Hey y'all.
What up, though?
Did y'all miss me?
Yes.
Dog, for real, you been twirling your curls so hard, my dog. You ain't been to the studio in a minute.
In a minute.
If you don't reach me on my knuckles, I'll be grinding out here doing my sizzle.
Okay. Well, get your money, player.
Right, get your money, player.
Hey, on the real, hey, listen, on the real, in a sophisticated way, at the beginning of the day.
At the beginning of the day.
BB said at the end of the day, but I'm speaking in sophistication mode at the beginning of the day. Frankly, what level of maturity are we dealing with when it comes down to these situations? Actually, will determine your response.
That is true.
And that's on some real stuff.
No, I feel what you're saying.
Because if you're immature, then you will be negligent with your relationship.
Right.
Now, if you're mature and you value your relationship, then you'll handle your business like you're supposed to, whether
Right.
you're a man or a woman.
Right. Okay.
So it all boils down to a level of balance, because you have single people who will not encourage, their friends to do crazy off the wall stuff. But then you have some friends, single friends that will, encourage friends to do some old crazy off the wall stuff. So it really factors in your level of maturity and how much you value your relationship as an individual.
True. That's for sure. That's 100.
Now, if you don't give a damn about your relationship, then the action expressed will give whichever mate the truth that they're looking for.
Right.
Because action speaks a whole lot louder than
words.
Well, baby, I was this, that, and the other.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And when you provide no action at all, then that's like saying that you could care less.
Right.
But it's all in the response. It's all in the response, and it's all in the level of the sense of maturity that you provide.
For sure.
So let's be mature, and if we value our relationships, let's value our relationships by implementing action. But if you don't value your relationship, then you're simply explaining to your mate that I don't give a fuck.
True. True. Yeah, true.
True.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I mean, I'm just speaking from a sense of sexism and maturism and grownism.
Grownism, all isms. Right, all isms put together.
Yeah, but I miss y'all. Like I say, I've been on my knuckles grinding for real, because there's so much that I've set high goals to achieve or whatever, and I've just been really just doing my thing and working and everything.
Yeah.
But I had to stop by the E-Block tonight just to shout out to y'all and
That's what's up, man.
apply to stuff. Yeah.
All the isms.
So see, in anything that you do, I think what a lot of people, what goes on with anything these days is that a lot of people forget about the level of maturity that's being applied to any situation that you're going through.
Right.
You have to really take into consideration that when you're a mature person, you handle things how they're supposed to be handled.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But when you're immature, then that's when you get raggedy with whatever the circumstances are.
True.
Right. I feel you.
So
That's
who
what's up.
wants to deal with raggedy?
Not at this age.
No. You can actually talk to a 21. You can talk to an 18-year-old or a 21-year-old, and the way they conduct themselves or the way that they handle things could be a lot more mature than the average older, person because they want to be mature.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then when you get older, you tend to do things a little bit backwards. You be trying to fit in with the younger folks and trying to, be grown at the same time to where you get off balance and you go to being negligent. But but like I said, when you have something or when you have a relationship with somebody that's valuable, that you really want to maintain and that you want to last, then you're going to handle it with care.
True. That's true. Yeah. That's Miss Peaches dropping all the knowledge, all the isms.
All the isms and the knowledge.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, thanks for your call, though, buddy. Love you too, buddy.
Hey, and you Brown just killed it on the awards, dude.
All right. I know you watching the BET Awards. Yeah, get out of here. Bye. Yeah. All right, well, shout out to Miss Peaches for taking a time out from watching the BET Awards.
And the key thing she said, though, that really got my attention, dog, is consideration, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to have consideration for your relationship and that person. Think about how would you feel if you was doing some shit like that, or put yourself in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? No, you gotta look outside the motherfucking box. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything ain't four walls. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the ceiling in the motherfucking in the flow. You know what I'm saying? Everything that glitter ain't gold either. You know what I'm saying? But people just gotta have consideration for other folks, though. If that was that word consideration, be like, out there in the top world, I think this world would be a better place, bro. For real.
You gotta make it that simple.
That simple, dog. You know what I'm saying? If you have consideration for other people, like driving. People don't have no consideration for them. I'm trying to merge for the longest, and this motherfucker see my blinker, but won't let me over. And
you been mad about that all day?
No, I mean, I ain't been driving, but I'm just saying, that's just, example, you know what I mean? But, if people have consideration of other people, it won't be racism, it won't be none of this shit. The government won't be shut down for motherfucking 18 days, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if people had consideration, dog, this world would be a better place. But, that's off the subject.
Right, way off the subject. But it's all good, man. I know what you're saying. And don't forget, man, if you're on eblockradio.com, you got to hit us up, 760-283-4647. Hit that number 1 key. If you're on Spreaker.com, same phone number, though. eBlock Radio, Ustream, all that good stuff. All right, so look, before we get another caller to ring in, we got a bunch of callers on the phone, but ain't nobody saying that. I guess everybody's scared, or either they watching the Cypher on the Hip Hop Awards. I'm going to watch the replay, so it don't matter. But anyway, so let me go ahead and say what I was going to say. Now, basically, when it comes to kicking it with your single friends, I think it's just going to be a little bit of both. Now, just like how you said, basically, whatever you getting into, whatever you do, is pretty much, I mean, at our age anyway, it's pretty much what you going to do, regardless of who you with or, the company that you keep. Yep. Now, my whole thing, too, though, is that I think that when you get older, when you get a little bit more mature, as long as, and when I say mature, I say this in the aspect of, to me, I think you needed to have at this point done all the shit that you need to get out your system. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, it's like it's real life. I mean, for a lack of a better term, I think it's real life. So at this point, it shouldn't even be a question of whether I'm kicking it that much with my single friends or kicking it with anybody. Period. Because the reality of it is that when you're in a real serious committed relationship, the majority of your time is spent with that individual anyway. Yeah. So as long as that's what's going on, it can't really ever be a question about how much you kicking with your single friends because shit, we always kicking it together. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's usually how it works. But that also goes back on what Miss Peaches was saying too, just that it does go with the level of maturity though. So I mean, definitely it's. I mean, I ain't saying like my life is on a downtrend, but I'm saying. All that shit that we did between 18 and 25 hours, all that reckless shit and hanging out and kicking it and hanging, as my old man say, hanging like wet rags. Like, that shit's pretty much over with.
It gets old.
It gets old, dog. Right. I mean, at this point now, all we do is kind of kick it and sit around the crib, which ain't nothing different than what I can do with my girl. So, like, it ain't no difference. I ain't doing nothing extra. Now, I think the thing, though, that's a little bit different. Just going back to what Gigi was saying. Now, when it come down to a friend of the opposite sex, I don't really know how that dynamic work though. I don't know.
Nigga, hell no. I don't understand you having a fucking. If I had a female friend, it would be an issue. You understand me? I don't care if I've known this motherfucker for 88 years. You know 88 years. If I had, it's gonna be some kind of issue. I'm going over to Keisha's house. You know what I'm saying? You know, play with her kids. You know, talk to her. You got kids here. I'm just saying, it's gonna be an issue, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I got a female friend. You know Alicia. So I got a female friend. I don't think it's an issue, but at the same time, like you said, I ain't going over to these houses play with her kids. Right here,
your friend, you know what I'm saying, abroad. You know what I'm saying? You mean she over there, you over there, you see each other when y'all see each other.
Exactly.
That's it.
And we've all kicked it, you know, with my girl and everything. So that's you know, it's nothing. But I think that in some aspect it is some people. I mean, if you think about you know, I watch a lot of TV. So if you think about movies like what was that? Brown Sugar. Like how they was like for real friends though. Like some shit like that. I don't know how either one of them was able to deal with that. Like the people they was with, cause like they was too tight to be friends. Yeah, like you knew it was gonna end up like that.
I couldn't deal with it.
You couldn't deal with that.
No.
What would you do? You just straight on it?
No, I'm straight.
I mean, what if you find out too late? Y'all, you in a relationship?
I'm straight.
You just gonna walk away from it?
Yes. It's not finding out too late. If they cool like that, you gonna know that shit off rip.
And you're not willing to deal with it?
Nope.
Wow, really?
Nope.
Yeah.
It got to be some fucking sexual frustration between the two of them.
Why it's got to be that?
I mean, because it was about you, wasn't it?
Well, that was because they had actually been together, though. They had been together for a month.
It does not matter.
Okay.
It does not
matter. Y'all think it make a difference?
No.
Like, even if they never smashed or nothing, it don't make a difference?
No. Because I bet you one thought somebody had a dream about smashing.
Had a dream about it?
Yeah, that means you're thinking about it.
Really?
Yeah.
So you had a dream about smashing the long as you thought about it. Yeah. Alright, I guess that's not a good example.
Show the fuck up.
No, but just you know, piggybacking on that, though, the reality of it is that I think that when you into, you know, a for real relationship, and once you get our age, I think at this point, if you in a relationship and it ain't a for real relationship, then you probably barking up the wrong tree anyway. Yeah. But I think if you focus enough on that relationship, then the rest of the things will just fall in line. Mm-hmm. So that means that if your mate does think that you kicking it or hanging out too much with your single friends, then it's probably a problem. Yeah. Because I think that if you focusing correctly, like you should be on your relationship, then it should just all fall in line. Of course, I would never ask nobody to quit kicking it, you know, with their homies. I don't care, even if your girl's the most ratchet, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know she ratchet, but I would feel like I know you, so it don't matter who you hang with. Yeah. Like, if your girl go out there and snort some cane, I hope that you ain't doing it too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I should feel like you should know your mate enough to know that, I mean, I feel like if you can't trust your mate out with their friends, then you got other trust issues anyway.
Well, yes, you do.
But at the same time, if your girl going out every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, and on $2 Tuesday, then you probably have a problem. You probably gonna have a problem.
You definitely have a problem.
Hey, but look like Gigi tap back in. Man, I got some more callers too. That we'll go to the new caller first, and we get back to Gigi. She hit the number one key twice though, so I don't know. Want to see what she got to say?
We'll see what her.
We'll see in a minute.
She'll be here all the time.
She'll be here all the time. Hey, we going back to the phone lines. Don't forget though, if you're on eblockradio.com, hit us up 760-283-4647. Shoot back to the phone lines though. I got 313-350. You on live straight from the E-Block. Holla at your boy.
What up, Doug?
What's going on, people? Y'all good?
Yeah, we good for sure. What's happening?
You already know. Harlem Business, Detroit Youth Movement, also known as J. Here to get it in. So, on the topic today, I thought that this was pretty awesome. I remember once I used to ride big wheels, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And I was really excited to the street, right?
Okay.
And ride big wheels.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get my grown ass on those damn big wheels no more. Because once you do things, it's about growing out of them, right?
Okay.
I'm married now. I hang with my single friend, right?
Okay.
but I don't do it excessively.
Right.
So the Big Will thing didn't go over good, right? It didn't go over good. The Big Will thing didn't go over good. I think you kind of did my name.
I know what you're saying.
The Big Will thing, it just didn't work. It didn't work. Probably because you didn't have that Big Will. That's probably what it really was. Okay?
I got your drift though. I knew where you was coming from.
We feel you, bro. We feel you.
All right, but no. But I'm happy you say what I was going. But the reality of it is, we can do anything in moderation. When things are excessive, if you get married and try to act like your ass didn't get married, that is going to be a problem.
Yes,
right.
In life, you have to go through transition. I know it's a lot of older people. You know, I know a lot of older people that's not claiming grandkids because they don't want to feel like they old. Your ass is a grandparent. You know what I mean? Single people, you single for a damn reason. You out there, you chasing PP, you trying to pretend like, you know, it's a lot going on in your life and people just don't understand you. That's some bull. They do. That's why they're not with you.
Damn.
And
Damn. Straight up, Damn.
And everybody knows this is boo season. So it's a lot of people that's stuck in other people's rotations and they lying to other people saying, you know, they just ain't found that right person. No, you're in a rotation for somebody. I guarantee you. So all I wanted to say, you know, about that is, you know, to each its own. I'm married now. I love hanging with married people. You know, a good buddy of mine that's actually on the show is married.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's all I'm going to say. That's it.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for the call, dog.
Appreciate you, homeboy.
My man always come on talking mad shit. Shout out to my man Jay though. Hit him up, man. jphase.com, you know what I'm saying? Also the Better Detroit Youth Movement, you know what I'm saying? That's my man Jay.
Google him.
You know what I'm saying? Google him, dog. That's my homie, dog. jphase.com. Detroit Better Youth Movement.
Yeah, that's
right?
my barber too. I ain't seen them in a minute.
Right, you need to go see him, dog. But my man say that, like you said, the Big Will thing didn't go over too good, but I knew what he was saying.
We know what he was getting at.
Basically saying, you know, the shit that you used to do, man, you need to get over it. Basically just grow out of it. And like he mentioned before about, you know, about being married and love kicking it with married people. I mean, I'm not married yet, but I'm just saying it is cool to kick it with other couples and shit. It's just it's a different dynamic. So like you say, you kind of grow out of the shit that we used to do, you know, out kicking it and hanging it like that. I still do it occasionally, and the thing is though is that I think we all have matured to a point where we don't even kick it the same.
Yeah.
So it ain't like, you know, it's not like it's nothing going on. And even though I got a few single friends or whatever, like you mentioned before, I think if you got an agenda, you got an agenda, regardless of who you with.
I'm with.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm gonna do what I want to do, regardless.
Yeah.
And people gonna do what they want to do, regardless.
Right.
So I mean, it really doesn't make no choice if you make a difference if you with your single friend, with your married couples, anything. And honestly, though, I have more time, more fun with the people,
couples.
with couples.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
It'd be fun. You know what I'm saying? Drinking, talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just fun, and I'm not knocking a single dude. You know, do your thing, player.
Yeah.
You know, you got all the hoes. Go ahead.
So you got all the hoes.
Yeah, I mean, I've been there and done that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need to go there right no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a different path, though. I'm trying to better my life. I'm trying to have a family. I'm trying to have my family better. I'm just trying to go do better and better and better. You understand me?
Exactly. So if you got that mentality, then of course who you hanging with doesn't change at all.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I say, and like Ms. Peaches said earlier, it is a maturity thing. Some people, you know, honestly don't grow out of it. I mean, I know women, you know, who be 40, 45, married as hell, you know what I'm saying, still be out kicking it like hell.
Clubbing.
Yeah, clubbing it. You know what I'm saying, all on Facebook, on the picture me clubbing pictures, like, man, she like, don't her granddaughter go to Sunday school or something? You know what I'm saying? For real. That should be really happening.
Yeah.
But don't forget, man, if you're on eblockradio.com, gotta hit us up, 760-283-4647. Hit that number one key, man. Holla at your boy. But I see Gigi back online, man. We gonna go back to her because she probably over there sweating bullets.
What?
Gigi, what's on your mind, baby? 313-208.
What's cracking?
No, I'm not sweating bullets. I that.
Oh, here you go.
No, but I'm just so proud of the men taking a stand on this because I thought this was solely going to be like the female versus the male type thing. Like, no, you ain't supposed to be doing all this and that, yada. But I'm happy that everybody is on board with the same, basically, principle of it all. But I had chimed back in when Money was saying that you have to take things into consideration and, you know, flip it and reverse the situation.
Right.
What if that was you?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What if the shoe was on the other foot? And even as a so-called friend, you know, male or female, whatever, but I'm just speaking from the female's point of view, ain't no way in hell, you know, a woman will be comfortable, you know, to the fact where it's like, okay, go ahead, go hang out with your girl. You know what I'm saying? Really? Where they do that at?
Right.
No, I don't think so. But like I said, at the same time, at the end of the day, we can all get a rap if, you know, if y'all just gotta see each other, you know, just fucking inseparable or something. We can all sit down and chop it up.
Wow.
But you have to take into consideration the other person. You know what I'm saying? As a female, I have a male friend who is near and dear to my heart. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unconditionally.
Right.
At the end of the day, we're not together. He's not always on my phone. Whenever he got a problem, I'm not the only person he called. I'm not the first person he called. And we go back 20, 25 years.
Right.
So, in reverse to that, why can't your friends have the same respect? You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. It has to be some type of level of respect at the end of the day. If these are your friends that you are clinging on to for dear life, so while you clinging on to your friends for dear life, don't leave your woman or your relationship, you know what I'm saying, in the wind for that. Because you got somebody who is attached to your heart just as well, you know, as your friend, who, you know, or whoever.
Right.
So don't just neglect that person and leave that person dangling in the wind when you may be looking for your very best friend, you know what I'm saying, because you hanging on to an attachment that's probably not even no longer there, but you're holding on to it because of the attachment or the length of time that you've been friends with these people. And like Jay just said, you grow up.
Right.
You grow apart. You transition into real life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So your values that you established with your friends back in yesteryear, you guys may not be on that same wavelength today as you were when you first became friends. It may be time to say, you know what, deuces, you know, I love you to death, love you to life. I'm here for you if you ever need me, but I'm over here and I'm building.
Right.
You can't say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. Take into consider everybody is like really on board and the chain is linking. This feature says, you know, you can't be immature about it. You know what I'm saying? I think you have to take into consideration. I mean, it's whatever your relationship is and whatever value it is, it means, you know, it has to you at the end of the day. That's going to determine a lot of the decisions that you make, period.
Right. For sure. That's what's up, man. That's why I love your comments, because they be feeling so heartfelt and so like they aimed at somebody.
Let's get a tear
like all in tears and stuff, because y'all know I love to love, Gigi love to love, and if you got ever find me anywhere on the earth as a friend, you got a friend for life. So those are two things that's passionate to me. You know what I'm saying? So I just hate when people be on that real live bull and you know, mess over good people like that.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
All right, man. Thanks for the call, baby. We go email you some tissue. Wipe your face, baby. Thanks for the call, though.
Appreciate you.
Wipe your face, baby.
Right.
Hey, but no, definitely did what she's saying, though, and you know what is consideration not only between you and your mate, but it's consideration from your friends. I mean, I'm a pure example. Like, you know, my homies, dog, we all grew up together, all of us. And, you know, every now and then, or most of the time, if somebody hit me up on Saturday, they're like, "Kid was popping, where you at?" I'm like, "Dog, I'm on Southfield, dog." You know what I'm saying? Right. Everybody, all right, cuz I catch you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. It ain't like nobody mad. Right? Maybe next week.
Right? You can't trip. You know what I'm saying? Old enough. And if you do get that phone call and that motherfucker say, "Oh, you bitch ass, hoe ass, kick ass, fuck ass boy, up in the girl ass, booty ass,"
then that ain't your homie.
You jealous, nigga.
Is that what it is? Jealous? Yeah, that ain't your boy.
You want to be there. You know
Just like it's been times, dog. We be like on Thursday night, we be here watching the game, whatever. You know, my brother come through, whatever. I hit you, I'm like, dog, whatever. You getting out? You be like, cuz, I'm at the crib. I'm gonna be mad, like, oh, you ain't gonna get out the house?
Like, you gonna stay in the house? You a house nigga now?
Right. So you know what I'm saying? I think it depends on, like how you said, how you always say. Yeah, that not only your friend, you need to have some friends. That's what Angry Man be saying. Angry Man always say you need to have some real friends. Like when people be doing dumb shit, then you be like, dog, where's real friends at? Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the thing with me. Like whoever your circle is, I mean, at this point in your life, I guess you need to know who in your circle, and your circle need to at this point probably be a little bit smaller than it was before, because obviously everybody has grown. And that doesn't mean that your friendships have to end. They just have to evolve. Yeah. That's all as simple as that. So yeah, we don't kick it as much as we used to, because shit, we all got lives. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all got shit to do.
Kids and shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Some bills and shit, right? Right. I don't even want to talk about bills, because that's a whole other situation. But anyway, man, you got about 5 minutes left. So if you're on eblockradio.com, hit us up 760-283-4647. Hit that number 1 key if you're on the phone lines right now. Don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna go ahead and wrap it up in a minute though. But just to I want to reiterate a couple of points though. Just like Jay said, I think this is a real important thing for couples. I think it is important for you to hang out with other couples though. Yeah. I mean, and don't get me wrong though, it's also important for you to. Yeah, and all your friends ain't gotta be single. I mean, that just means that you can hang out with the homies. There's gonna always be a couple of single homies. There's always gonna be that. Yeah. But I mean, I think it is important to do both. You know what I'm saying? So you just like I think it was Miss Peaches just said earlier about balance. I think you gotta have some kind of balance between the two. I mean, definitely you don't want to. You not go abandon your prior friendships, but at the same time, as long as your circle is who. As long as the people in your circle are who are supposed to be in your circle, then y'all just go evolve together. Yeah. Like nobody get left out like that. You know what I'm saying? Not if y'all was really homies. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. Now I have to admit, it's some homies that you just don't kick it with no more, because they, as my man Jay said, they still riding big wheel. Yeah. Right. They still riding big wheel. You know what I'm saying? I done moved on. We got one of them little 3-wheel motorcycles now. Right. Yeah, we just skipped all past 10 speeds and all that shit. Right. But anyway, dog, we just gonna shoot around one last time, and we'll get out of here on time so we can watch the BET Awards. Okay. And also, Real Husbands of Hollywood come on tonight. Yes, not that I'm just really excited to see that. But anyway, what you think, dog? One last time, dog. How often should you kick it with your single homies, dog?
It don't even fuck how often you can.
Yeah, right. Whenever you can get it in. But don't force the issue.
Definitely don't force the issue.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said about bills. If this motherfucker gonna help me pay my bills,
then I'm off.
Let's go.
Let's go with
it. We be clubbing.
But they gonna pay your bills.
No, you ain't gonna help me pay my bills.
Right.
Go ahead out to the club. I'm gonna go to bed because I gotta go to work.
You gotta go to work in the morning.
You know what I'm saying? So, man. Go ahead, have fun, dog. Tell me how it was. Take me a picture or something.
Dog, that's how I know that we changed, dog. Especially me. I know y'all probably real surprised. Yeah. Dude, we in and out like a robbery these days, dog. I used to go kick it, shut the club down, leave when the lights come on. Nah, not no more, dog. And I'm probably going extra late right now anyway, so I think a lot of times we go out, people be pissed because I don't leave here till 12, and then we still out the bar by 12:30. Like, niggas be mad, like, you just spent 20 to get in. We only been here for 20 minutes. Yeah, I do that a lot, though.
Because it's not that interesting.
It ain't that interesting, right? Yeah, basically. Hey, so look, on that note, man, I'm just going to wrap it up, dog. If you got a lot of single friends, dog, and you in a relationship, by no means should you just totally cut your homies off. Because, I mean, they, like old girl said earlier, they was your homies before. And hopefully they should be your homies after. Yeah. But at the same time, that relationship, which is also a relationship, that friendship is a relationship, should also evolve though. And then anybody that's in that circle or in that relationship with you that doesn't understand your situation probably shouldn't be friends anyway. That's the way I see it, dog. know what I'm saying? That's why my man said, Angry Man said junk all the time, dog. Because, you know, he's a married man living a married life. So every time we might do something, he's like, man, I ain't going. Don't nobody trip. All right, cuz. I'll let you, dog. You know what I'm saying? No love lost. But see, that's the difference between us, though. We all are able to do our own thing without trying to worry about what the...
Thanks, man.
Exactly. I think that is the difference between us, though. I have to admit that.
Different breed, baby.
Shout out to the E-Block.
We don't need a crew.
Right, we don't need no crew.
We go by ourselves if it's really that's what we want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what's up. Hey, but look, you know what it is, man. It's the Livest Cloud Radio Show on the planet, though. We about to get up out of here, though, so I can watch this BET Award.
At least one cipher.
At least one cipher, dog. Hey, but look, before we get up out of here, though, I got something to play, man. Shout out to my man, LA. Shout out to the Renaissance, man, dog. Lewis Automatic, dog. I got something to play for y'all. Then we go get into my man Buns. You know we got to do that. But thanks for everybody for coming out on eblockradio.com. Everybody on Spreaker.com. Everybody that called in and listened today. Everybody on Blog Talk Radio. Shout out to the world, dog, because we getting ready to take it over. You feel me?
Yes. On
dog,
the shoulders.
You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, though, man. The Livest Cloud Radio Show on the planet,
on
man.
The planet.
Straight from the E-Block, live on your dial every Tuesday, 8 to 9, man. Got my man Money in the building.
Yeah.
And you already know who this is, man. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, dog, Q Lewis. Man, we about to play this little joint from Renaissance, man, dog. I hope y'all like it, dog. Check it out. Shout out to my man LA doing his thing, managing the whole crew. But you know what it is, man. We up out here, dog. Straight from the E-Block. Live on the dial, man. Holla back. Hopefully it play. There you go.
You are rocking with the one and only DJ Eclipse. DJ Eclipse, man. It sounds so good, don't you agree? Love it. I would like to welcome you to Renaissance Man, the mixtape. Lewis Automatic, DJ Eclipse. Oh, what you hearing in the background? Produced by me, DJ Eclipse. DJ Eclipse and the Chemist, and we the best. We the best. Yeah. And I would like to welcome you to Renaissance Man, on my horoscopes, only speaking Morse code. I tend to shiver when I reminisce on stories told. Then I take a toke on a trip to Glory Road. Enjoy the smoke as I cruise the portions in my horoscopes, only speaking Morse code. I tend to shiver when I reminisce on stories told. Then I take a toke on a trip to Glory Road. Enjoy the smoke as I cruise across the shores of Rome. Police tore the ropes backstage with Northern Dope. Shout out from ghetto bitches singing on my chorus quotes. From the poorest folks. Your results was a Catholic who ignored the Pope. A Taurus soul, I'm a Christian to my chromosome. Religious missions, but Mecca was the cornerstone. Lost in the fiction, I repented, such a tortured soul. Listen to millions I befriended at the cornerstone. And should I mention that he bought a fifth and poured it slow? It hit the ground as a symbol that we mourn your soul. Died trying to own an ornament, enormous glow. Fighting Satan in the death match, blow to blow. Dance with the devil, trying to get toe to toe. I guess that was some shit we was supposed to know. Not. And when they found you in that dope spot, my throat locked. Had me sitting stiffer than a robot. Highway to heaven, guess we ran into a roadblock. Wish you never pulled up, wish you kept the door locked. When I saw you laying in the casket, I was so shocked. Entering the summer of your life and the boat top. Middle finger to the system, christened with a rebel's grin. I pray to God, Lord, how you let the devil win. I quit church, figured I could find the help within. In the end it seems all I'm left with is sin. Fuck all before me and Auntie trading murder stories. Can find a heaven, hell, or breathe a purgatory. I'm in the zone around shooters like I'm Robert Horry. A stolen African trying to tell my tribal story. DJ Eclipse. DJ Eclipse.
Yeah, that was straight. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Shout out to my man LA. That's what's up. I dig that, man.
That was hot, LA.
Yeah, I like that. Lewis Automatic, man. Check him out, dog. But you know what it is, man. We up out here, dog. My man, Fat Boy Fresh, Buzz Beats in the building, man. We out with y'all next week. Let's go.
Yeah! No introduction needed. You already know what it is. Got Buzz in this bitch.
I just heard
Get a boy! Little face! What's up, Don? What's up, Rick? You ain't know why you're... Oh, yeah! Let's get it! Polo cool spot shit. Pepper 1 King Kong, fire do something in the shooting match.
City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere niggas go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere niggas go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. I gotta do it for my city, rep the hood I'm in. City is a struggle to make it, but we gon' get it in. East side where I'm at, that's where a nigga stay. I know you see me on my grind, gotta make a way. I see the news, read the papers, what we going through. Hear these niggas talking shit, talking down on what we do. But everything you see I do it for my city. From the hood to the block, everybody feel me. You see that's all a nigga know, I came up from there. I gotta do it for my niggas, ain't no turning back. It's been like this from the start, ain't no easy ways. See it's a struggle to make it, we hustle 7 days. Ain't no vacation, my nigga gotta ride it out. Just spend a day in my city, see what I'm talking about. Cause where I'm from, I'm used to seeing niggas giving up. Pressure on my back from day one, but never gave it up. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere niggas go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere niggas go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. Riding through my city got me thinking about them block days. Struggle just to make it, my nigga, but always made a way. Seeing my nigga put away, years locked up. Niggas think it's over for a nigga, got it fucked up. See, I was grinding hard, now I'm about to grind harder. We made it for my nigga, now I'm about to make it further. Put that on my hood, give me a couple of years. See no whole life and through it, always shed no tears. Thinking about the past, wishing I could press rewind. It's hard coming where I'm from, all I know is pride. It's been like this from the start, back against the wall. Niggas hate to see us shine, only wanna see us fall. I mean where I'm from, niggas struggle every day. So I can relate, so niggas feel what I say. But ain't no holding me back until I make it home. I gotta do it for Detroit, so I'ma carry on. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere niggas go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere niggas go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city